Alright, so content houses. Oh, the good old days. I bet you remember Face Clan, Team 10.
Neighbor from hell?
We had all of these content houses since like 2012. Then after the YouTube content houses, we got the TikTok content houses like the Hype House, which made it to Netflix, by the way, and got its own series now.
Okay, and if she's not Asian, what are you guys gonna say?
She is Asian.
You don't know that. She could be Korean.
Jesus Christ, it's really not hard to feel smart next to these dumb fucks. Also, like, what is the target audience here? Maybe people in a fucking coma, or 6-year-olds. Don't ask me how, but there is a market for this apparently. And now we have the BOP House. But what does BOP mean? Used to reference a good song to say that song is really good. So it's just a bunch of music enjoyers creating content. Well, no, not in this context. In this context, BOP is a slang for someone who, let's say, doesn't make things too complicated when it comes to relationships. Okay, so now that we know what BOP means, let me introduce you to the members of the BOP House. Okay, so at first we got Sophie Rain, who's only 20 years old. Then we got Aisha, who's 22, Alina, 24, Camilla, 22, Julia, 22, Summer, 20, Joy, just 19, and Ava, also 19. That's crazy. Okay, so what's my problem with the BOP House and these creators? So in their videos they show like, oh, I pull 6 mil a month easily, and oh, I have this car and that car and blah blah blah.
Camilla, what do you do for a living to afford a car like this?
I sell pink pics. I do OnlyFans.
So only buys you this car?
Yeah, 100%.
How much do you make?
Couple M's.
And how much is this car?
Brabus? I don't know. I don't look. I just tap. I don't have time for this. Like, I just pay for it, you know?
And is this your only vehicle?
No, I have bought my dad a Corvette, and then my R8 is in the shop.
You don't even have a pink R8?
Yeah, I have a pink R8.
When in reality, OnlyFans models make like $150 to $180 a month on average. Fuck that, I make more than that with my channel not even being monetized. Imagine showing your hoo-ha to everyone on the World Wide Web and you are making $150 a month. There are homeless people in LA that make more than that. That's crazy. So my problem with this is that youngers may be looking at their lavish lifestyle in their TikTok videos and think like, oh, I can do this for sure. But if you check the statistics, there are 4.1 million OnlyFans creators and only 300 of them make $1 million a year. So that's 0.007%. And once you put shit out to the internet, it stays there forever. Doesn't matter how hard you try to delete it. So I let you decide if it's worth risking an OF career for your $150 a month and your 0.007% chance of making it big. Now back to this chick Camilla, whose secret weapon is her little brother. That's her shameless marketing strategy.
So how does it feel to have a sister that has an OF?
My friends always ask me if it's pink, but I don't really know what they mean by that.
Nani?
Do you know?
Jesus Christ. Click the link in my bio. I can't.
I can just see how her fucking dad holds his phone to record this whole thing. Doesn't see anything wrong with this. Yeah, I'm proud of my daughter. Yeah. Jesus, dude. Yeah, so basically this is like the concept of these videos. She's just making her brother rage because of her OnlyFans.
For you it is, because you're an A+ child.
Right, I am.
Shut the hell up. You're literally doing your career is in OnlyFans. You can't be talking shit. You're selling pictures of whatever. You can't be saying shit. All that studying was for what? For what?
It's obviously fake, but morally it's definitely questionable. Now Sophie Rain, or as her fellow creators call her, the final boss.
Sophie.
me. So you are aware that like you're the final boss when it comes to OF, right?
Is that what they say?
Yeah.
Is that what they call it?
Mm-hmm. And I know you saw the clip of Julia making $400,000 a month, so I just need to know, like, how much are you making a month? $4 million?
She's the one who created the BOP House, and she made $43 million with her OnlyFans in 2023. Star athletes doesn't make that much.
Sophie Rain made more money on OnlyFans than many of the NBA's biggest stars. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this list right here. Anthony Davis, Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving, Anthony Edwards. Look at the money that they're making, 43. That in 2023, OnlyFans content creators earned a total of $6.6 billion, which exceeds the total of salaries earned by the entire National Basketball Association.
Well, at least she tweeted that her job is not sunshine and rainbows 24/7, and she don't want girls to quit their job for this, because if they don't make it big, it won't worth it in the end. But I don't see how her social media posts flexing on us aligns with this statement. Also, she was kind enough to share with us who her biggest supporter is, if you will, and that dude spent nearly $5 million on her.
A lot of my money comes from my top spenders. Charlie, he's one of my top biggest spenders. He is the biggest spender. He spent $4.7 million in the course of a year. And
wow.
I love him. He's awesome. And he's just super nice guy.
Have you spoken to him? Like, do you do like a video chat with him? Have you actually spoken to him?
I haven't yet. Just through OnlyFans, we talk.
Wow. And you know, to me, if somebody's doing that, they are obsessed with you.
This dude's face just says it all. $4.7 million. If that's not insane, I don't know what is. And if you check, like, what did he spend the $4.7 million on, there is $84 on subscriptions. There is almost $300K on messages and $4.4 million on tips. So he's just sending her money for nothing in return. What does he get out of this? What does he get in return? This is insanity. But there is more, guys. So the dude saw that Sophie tweeted about him giving her $4.7 million, and this was his response. "My angel, I saw your tweet about me. I'm so glad to be your number one. Here is your daily allowance for the day, beautiful. Go buy something nice for yourself." Get ready, guys. That's someone's monthly salary, and this dude is just spending it on her in the course of a couple minutes. I mean, no wonder he spent $4.7 million in 11 months if he sends like 10 grand in a couple of minutes. My brain just can't comprehend this. It's like generational wealth. It's enough to buy 87 Tesla Model 3 performances. It's enough to buy like a luxury villa in LA. It's enough to buy 25,000 Apple shares. Yeah, so it's insane. And now the worst part. I was looking at the TikTok of the BOP House, and I saw that they had this audition for people to become members of the BOP House. And thousands of girls started doing TikToks where they dance like the girls in the BOP House as an application. And there is this girl, Piper, and she's heavily requested in the comments, but the only problem is that she's just 17 years old, and people don't seem to mind it at all. So for example, there is this TikTok where they ask, should they add a new member for the New Year's? And if you check the comments, I mean, we gotta appreciate Barbara. Bless her heart, she would have been fired. But all jokes aside, there are thousands of comments asking for Piper. It's really disturbing. And you could say that people in the comments didn't know that Piper is 17 years old. Well, I have bad news for you. The BOP House posted another TikTok where they clearly say that Piper is 17, and the comments are the same. Everyone's still asking for her, even though they know that she's 17. So, what do I think? Well, first of all, I believe that with great power comes great responsibility. There are lots of people watching them. In just a few days while I was making this video, their TikTok gained like 100k followers, and every single TikTok they make gets millions of views. They also posted that they collectively made $10 million in December, so they definitely have the power, but I'm not so sure about the responsibility. All the flexing in their videos is probably just a marketing strategy, and it seems to be working, but is it really the best message to their audience? To all the young women out there, believe in yourself. You don't have to make an OnlyFans to be successful and important. You can just make a feed finder instead.